we're all prostitutes. It may be a dumping ground. You're right.
But fear can't make us rush to judgment.
No,
and we have so many questions. We want to get to more, but thanks for all the updates on there. Lauren, a broken engagement question next for you.
I was wondering, I was engaged to be married and I broke it off after a few months. Do I legally have to give the ring back to him?
This is a funny question. But you'd be surprised, though, how many people ask this question. The answer's not that simple. It depends on often the state and the circumstances. Some states say the ring, the engagement ring, it's a gift. You give it, you're done, buddy. You don't get it back.
That is right.
In other states, they consider it a conditional gift, like here, meaning the condition must be met, the marriage. If you don't get married, you have to give it back.
Are we going to be seeing a prenup about the ring?
Well, you know what? It's a good idea because a lot of times people are giving rings thinking, I'm going to get it back if it doesn't work out.
You say to the guy, this is not an engagement ring, this is a friendship ring.
But in this situation, she's only been engaged a few months. She needs to give the ring back legally and morally.
Well, it depends on the state, but it really depends on the state. Here's the moral of the story. If you want to keep the ring, go to Montana. That's the one state where you can keep the ring no matter what. So get engaged in Montana.
Get engaged in Montana. We want to go back to some crime here. Judge Pirro, we have a case for you.
I just read in the paper that the Casey Anthony trial is just about to start. What took so long?
Good question. You remember that was the case from 3 years ago. 21-year-old mother claims that the babysitter took off with the baby. There is a war going on in the Florida courtroom about the decomposition of hair they say came from the baby's head. So you've got that hair and the odor in the trunk, and they're trying in Florida for the first time to get that kind of evidence in. This is a death penalty case, super due process. You've got defense attorneys and experts who have quit, who've gotten off the case. But at the end of the day, this is a case that will ultimately be decided based upon the behavior of a mother whose child is missing, who's at Target buying beer and lingerie, who never says that her child is missing, and then lies about just about everything.
And as a defense attorney, I have to say, no matter how unlikable she is still entitled to a vigorous defense.
Of course.
Interesting. We're going to hear more about this soon, I'm sure. To lighten things up for the finishing note here, common law marriage question for you, Chris.